Disclaimer: all the character incidents are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this FF, so don't compare with your own life. It is based on imagination, not on reality. You glanced at Jungkook. His sharp jawline tensed as he focused on the road, his hands gripping the steering wheel, and his expression was God. Is this how all the drives are going to be? This is so boring. He doesn't even try to talk with me. Should I say something? No, he will just give me one of his serious answer again. This man is impossible. Togo was a cold and serious man, the CEO of a big company. He never showed much emotions to anyone in his life, and you were that completely opposite, young, sweet, and full of life. Also 9 years younger than him. It was an arranged marriage. This was your first long drive together after the marriage. You thought it would be a chance to get closer to him, but now it seems impossible. Jungkook didn't play music or talk with you. It was driving you crazy. Why is he so boring? Not even playing music. How does he live like this? I need to do something to get his attention. Because I can't live my life in this silence. You clear your throat and decided to speak. Jungkook, can you please teach me how to drive? He didn't even turn to look at you. He spoke in a serious tone. You can take lessons from a professional. You frowned and leaned a little closer to him. But I feel safer if you teach me. You're so good at driving. You make a pout. Driving is not a piece of cake. No matter what you said, he just gave you a serious look. You sighed. He's so boring. You muttered. Just then an idea popped into your head. If my words doesn't work on him, maybe my action would. Without thinking too much, you unblocked your seatbelt and got up. Then you slid into his lap. His eyes widened. What she's doing? Why she's sitting here? Jungkook has hands tightened on the steering wheel. His heart beat faster. He looked at you with his wooden eyes. What are you doing? You wrap your arms around his neck, getting your attention. You have been ignoring me. He tried to stay calm, but everything at this second made him feel different. Your scent, your smell, the way you were staring at him, the way you wrapped your arms around him, making his heartbeat stop. This is dangerous, Ryan. I can't drive. Get back to your seat. Not until you promise me to teach me how to drive. He stared at you for a second, his mind racing. Ryan, don't do this. You are making me feel things I thought I couldn't feel anymore. Fine, I'll teach you. Now get back to your seat. Really? You promise me? I don't make promises. Now move. You didn't move and you tilted your head, staring at him with a playful smile. What if I don't want it to? His eyes widened. His heart was racing. It was hard for him to control himself. His mind was racing. He couldn't focus on the road. You both are married. It's an arranged marriage. He thought he would never fall in love with anyone. But every day, the way you are trying to attract him towards you, making it hard for him. He cleared his throat and maintained to speak while staring at you. Go back to your seat before I change my mind. He crosses your arms around your chest and looked up at him. No. Why do you always talk like this? Can't you ever just be normal and fun for once, huh? Jungkook flinched, his hands loosened on the steering wheel, and for the first time he feared of someone, and it was his own wife. Did she just yell at me? His chest felt so strange. He literally got scared for once. His lips parted, as if to say something, but no words came out. You noticed that panic in his eyes, and it made you chuckle. Are you scared of me? Jungkook, trying to hide your smile. You look like I just clearing his throat, trying to act like it doesn't affect on him. I'm not scared, okay? Now go back to your seat. He leaned closer, your face just few inches away from his. Then why you are acting so weird? I'm just sitting here, asking for a simple driving lessons. Look into my eyes, hmm? His heart was pounding in his chest, and for a second he couldn't think straight. Her eyes are so close. Why does she have this effect on me? She's being playful, but I can't even keep myself calm. This is not like me at all. He tried to glare at you, but it melted his coldness. His voice even became softer. You are distracting me, Ryan. Your jaw dropped in surprise, but you maintain your smirk on your lips. Me, distracting, Mr. CEO? Are you flashing? OMG! Stop talking nonsense. Just get back to your seat. Not until you say it nicely. Say, please, Ryan, will you go back to your seat? His heart beat faster. He bit his lips. As you again wrapped your arms around his neck, you are trying to find a word, and at this point his mind stopped processing. What I am? Hmm? He let out a deep sigh. He slowed down the speed of his car and finally spoke, which you wanted him to say. Please, Ryan, will you go back to your seat? He spoke in a low voice. You squint your eyes. No, I didn't like your tone. You said and placed your head on his chest. His jaw dropped. When? Try to understand. I'm feeling so different right now. Please, go back to your seat. I promise. You learn your lessons from tomorrow about driving. But you didn't move an inch. No, I like it here. It's comfy. Jungkook's jaw tightened as he took a deep breath. He gripped the steering wheel harder, trying to control the butterflies building inside him. And I'm serious, this is not safe. You crossed your arms around your chest and looked up, then leaning closer to his face. Safe, then parked it. But I'm not moving even an inch. Got it? And if no, then you said you would teach me. I'm ready to learn. Come, teach me. He spoke in a low voice. You are teasing my patience, Ryan. You could see the blush on his cheeks. He usually cold, but today you make him to be the totally opposite person. Oh, I'm testing your patience. What about you? You have been ignoring me the whole drive. Then you spoke in a serious tone. Jungkook, am I really that boring to you? Your words make him look at you. Boring? That's not like that, Ryan. Then what is it? Why do you act so distant? We are married, Jungkook. You can't ignore me like this. He stared at you. His heart skipped a beat. His dark eyes turned soft with emotions he couldn't hide anymore. She's right. I have been pushing her away. But I'm scared. What if I hurt her? I don't want. You didn't move, waiting for him to answer, to say something. Then you cupped his face. I know you love me too. You just need to admit that. He suddenly turned the steering wheel, pulling the car over to the side of the road. You could see his forehead became wet. Are you okay? He shifted his gaze to you. No. He spoke while looking at you. No. I just stopped the car before this gets out of my hand. Before what get out of your hand? Before you could say anything else, two hands left the steering wheel and wrapped around your waist. His gaze was intense. It was not cold, but something intense that make you feel butterflies. You are driving me crazy, Ryan. Your eyes widen. Jungkook. You clear your throat. And that's it for today. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. The end. Tara, bye bye. Take care. See you. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye.